Good morning, Vietnam. I am really late today. I was doing some work, and boy, did time fly. I wasn't even having fun, bro. Now, should I put my glasses on? I'll have that guy come into the chat say he's going to smack them off my head. Good morning, everyone. It is Synthetic Friday. Does that fit? How is everyone doing this fine young animal this morning? My nose is running like crazy this morning. Slept. I got good sleep, I guess. I mean, you guys sleep well? You guys and gals? I woke up at like 1 in the morning and I'd been asleep for about 5 hours. And my sleep rating said it was really good, but obviously I wanted to get more sleep. Couldn't fall back asleep for about an hour and a half. Slept for an hour, woke up for about 15 minutes, and then slept for like another hour and a half. And then my sleep rating got really bad. More sleep. Uh oh. This thing pumped up really high. Error. All right. Check Costco. I haven't checked it for a couple days. I'm sure my PC is not available. Oh no. Oh no. It's available. Do I buy it? I now like I don't know if I want to spend the money, bro. RTX 5080. 129 over 94. I do not like that. Oh no. Like I have to buy it, right? So tasty in the morning. Throw the coffee down your throat hole. It's hot. Oh no. Wipe that pus up out your eyes. Are we live on Rumble? We are 125 over 83. I'll take that one over. Oh my goodness, bro. I wish alts were doing better. We'll take a look at alts. There's a new website I want to check out. Tell us where we are in alt season and some other stuff. So tasty in the morning. Good morning. Fill the coffee down your throat hole. JT in the house. How you doing, brother? Palantir off to the races. Ooh, coin's up $9. I love seeing that. Like it wasn't rock. Oh my goodness, Rocket Lab guys. Where's Ricky? $122 over 86. Gonna work on the diastolic. So tasty in the morning. Throw the coffee. It's hot. Oh no. Wipe that pus up out your eyes. So tasty. Compare a NVIDIA 3090 versus 5080 while playing Rust. I gotta make sure that I can meet Kevin when I run into him. The 5080 is expected to outperform by 30 or 40%. That didn't also, I'm gonna get a big boost on the CPU. What else? How? Okay. How can I lower my diastolic? Ricky in the house. I feel like smacking those grand. You're so funny. You're just mad because you missed the Rocket Lab freight train. Exercise, dash. I've been getting more potassium. Reduce stress. My stress is high. Cut back on caffeine. Get enough sleep. That's going to be tough. Congrats on your my first. Like, come on, bro. Why are we such a troll? See how much money's in my bank account. I hate spending this much money on something, bro. All right. AMD 7 9800 X3D. I think it only has 32 gigs of RAM, so I'm going to have to order more RAM. I mean, I can always take it back to Costco if I don't like it. It doesn't say what kind of hardware specifications. Bluetooth, keyboard, Wi-Fi, liquid cool, 32 gig, 3 audio, 3 display, 1 RJ45, 1 by HDMI 2.1, 6 ports. That, yeah. No AMD Mac. I don't. Oh, SSD 2 terabyte, Wi-Fi 6. A little weak. 4.3, 4 stars and 1 star. What are the 4 stars? But important parts are exactly as advertised. Said it was easy, not entirely. CPU worked wonderfully. Only issue was wireless connectivity. Well, that doesn't mean shit. The case is limiting Bluetooth and Wi-Fi signal. I can connect Bluetooth headphones. Set up a new PC. So much work, dude. Good, but restarts after sleep. That doesn't seem right. You probably just have your settings wrong. Four. This is going to be a long review. The 4-star reviews about the Wi-Fi. Needs to back of the computer if you don't. Oh, yeah, there are 2 back. Thankfully, mine works as intended. There is zero bloatware, which is amazing. Was installed to 125. Everything is unlocked and you can overclock. 5 of 5 with some minor annoyances and fixes. What annoyances? Okay. Add to cart. Wednesday, July 2nd. Allstate 3-year drops and spills. No, I don't care about the McAfee. Does this have, I mean, obviously it's going to have Windows 11, right? Does it even say? Oh, it has all kinds of info. The AMD motherboard. Is a mid-range designed for, and whether it's good. Cost effective, PC rich, mid-range, overclocking, limited lanes, no mandatory, not a big leap. Populating can disable SATA ports, who cares? I don't know. I don't know, bros. Do I buy this? So tasty in the morning. Coinbase now up 11. Ding, 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 ding. I guess let's get into the stock market. Finally. Sitting here shopping for a PC. What the hell? You're annoyed, but I would love to be happy for you. $37. Not bad. I do have a price target on it. And I think can come pretty quickly. We did a pretty in-depth I wouldn't say in-depth. We used Notebook LLM to learn that they are becoming profitable. We learned recently they got hypersonic stuff working and cooking. I'm not fully, I wouldn't call myself an expert on Rocket Lab. There's a lot of retail FOMO and cinnamon, which I like. I do think rockets in general, especially SpaceX, is going to be IPOing. That's going to bring up. When is SpaceX IPO? Is that coming anytime soon? No official confirmation. I wonder if, maybe, because remember Musk threatened to take Tesla private? Gotten a lot of hot water. Maybe he doesn't want to go public. Because I'm a Rocket Lab, $37. Are you kidding me? All right, and I think $45 is on tap. I think $64 is on tap. This is a low market cap. This has room to run. How's ASTS doing? Was there rocket news? Did Trump sign an executive order to produce more rockets? Rocket Lab's the winner today. I don't know why. This BKSY we looked at yesterday, they're like a Starlink competitor or some shit. Maybe they're launching satellites for, because Amazon's got like, I think a Starlink competitor. Here's Black Sky right here. Oh, no. What? Oh, Coin Inc. Log in. Kiss my ass. Where? Holy shit, bro. Where is. Alright, fine. Do you not have a dark mode? I'm blind. Because I'm a rocket lab. They do have a dark mode. I don't know why places don't default to dark mode. Fear and Greed, 48. Alt season, 18 out of 100. It is BTC season. All right, we'll get to you later. We're still doing the stock market. Coinbase up 11 to 366. I'm sitting here thinking, should I sell some Coinbase for Tesla? And I kind of want to, but the sentiment on Tesla's pretty bad with most. Jason over at Options Hawk said there's a large buyer and like 750 calls on it though. Bad European sales. The brand has been tarnished a bit, mostly by the extreme left and the extreme right. And that's not the majority, but that's the squeaky wheel. They're vocal. People in the middle, they're like, eh. Like, I want a Tesla, but do I want a Tesla? Like, I'm just thinking about this morning. I'm like, do I want a Tesla? I'm not going to feel as cool driving around in it. I'm going to drive around and everyone's going to have their judgy eyes on me. I'm going to feel judged. I don't want to feel judged, but it's probably the best car on the market. Maybe sales will be low towards the end of the year and they'll offer some sweet deals. And then we'll be in a massive altcoin season. I'll be flush and I won't feel terrible for buying a Tesla. Man, there's only 2 people in the house. Why am I even streaming? Markets are good. We eating. Because I'm a rock. Uh-oh. Hmm. And I'm a rocket lamb. Your card may not. Going to cut some grass. You too, JT. You're always cutting grass. Had you working 4 minutes behind? That's all right. There's a good 4 minute gap where I ain't saying shit. Oh my goodness, look at Coinbase rip. Let's check in on Palantir real quick for JT. Palantir 146, hell yeah. Coinbase, 370. Look at that sucker rip. 480 is the next stop. There's an analyst out there that has a price target of 510. Doing okay. I mean, it's better than being down, bro. Hood at $84. Not bad considering Ricky called the top $12 ago. What is the NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ's up 100. E-mini S&P's up 24. Nvidia doing good? Yeah. Nvidia be eating for sure, bro. Tesla 328. Oh, look at Nvidia. Pretty sure that they're the number 2 asset in the world at almost 4 trillion. Look at this, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, 7.5, 10.5, almost $13 trillion in the top 4 companies. Oh, why stop there? There's Google at 2 trillion. There's Meta at almost 2 trillion. 50-50 on Palantir and Nvidia. Hell yeah. I mean, that's lowish risk. It will be pretty volatile in a downturn, but Tesla at a trillion. Cause I'm a rocket lamb. Gosh darn it, bro. I cannot get that. A long, long time. She packed my bags pre-flight. Space 294. Oh my goodness, bro. Lower your head in shame. I mean, Jimmy's starting to make a comeback, but you're down. This is a deep underwater. How's Neo doing? You own Neo? Oh, back down. What was your other? mRNA. I mean, he bought it a few days ago. Did you buy your nib? Oh, you haven't even bought yet? Um. So as I've said, I don't hate your mRNA play. Neo's a joke. I agree, JT, but we're dealing with a clown. He's driving around Southern California in his clown car right now, honk honk. Good things about mRNA. It is bouncing off the 20, so it could find support here. And I do like the potential from a chart perspective. I don't hate it. From COVID, like, are we going to get a COVID scare in a few months and then they're going to force mRNA vaccines? There you go. Chris in the house. Long time no see. How you doing, brother? I might be early. Yeah, you if you buy it now, you probably will be early. Cuz you're hoping for two things. A, you're hoping these phase 3 whatever trials pan out, and if they don't, you're cooked. But this isn't a like a make or break pharmaceutical company that's, got some new and they need it. And they have vaccines, COVID vaccines, and COVID continues to be a fear. Less and less so much. They have less of a market cap than Rocket Lab. They have 9 billion. That's good. 9 billion in cash is good. First quarter met with negative reaction. Revenue 108 million versus 117. EPS 252 versus 311. So they beat the company its revenue guidance for the full year of 2 billion. It's a pretty boring company. I would invest in this solely on the fact that it should pop into flu season. But this one doesn't excite me, but I don't hate it, Ricky. Out of all your plays, this is the one I hate the least. I wouldn't invest in it, but I hate it the least, and I think this one could work out. I mean, bro, you're at 8x, 6x, 5x. You're a 5x, 6x, 5 to 6x from 52-week high. Well, 14-month high. It has been nothing but down, and it actually did not do anything. Last COVID season didn't help it at all, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't invest in this. I don't know what you see in this. The more I look at it, the less I like it. It did well during the 2022 and the 2023 flu season. But, oh, wait. 2024 flu season didn't give a shit, bro. I mean, it got a little. But it was down from the summer. You're buying it. Wait, April. Wait. September 24. I need 25 right now. Where are we? Okay, 24. I want to see how it did during the 24. So if you bought it September 20, you could have bought it in the summer of 24, way up at 157. And it did not get any love during COVID. So yeah, I hate this play. This has gone from I don't hate it to I hate it. Yeah, I mean, you can sit here and say Jimmy has 5 billion in cash and Moderna has 9. That what does that matter if they're not? Their business sucks. Intrinsic value is 23. The intrinsic value of their stock's $23 and it's trading at 27, so that's it makes it a good buy. Like, what am I missing? How is RFK making it a buying opportunity? He's shitting on pharmaceutical companies. Yeah, I don't like this trade at all. Rocket Lab cooling off a hair. Coinbase cooling off. Oh no. Coinbase is out of freaking. Coinbase is a freight train, bro. They are undervalued. They're not. They're like. Are you? I don't understand your logic. Coinbase is a silver platter I delivered with white gloves. I mean, it was a rocky ride. You could. Most people wouldn't have had the diamond nuts to ride this one out with me. That's for sure. It was a silver platter. We bought it in June of 22, right around. I mean, not right around. $67 right here. Right in this area. I think it was right here. Yeah, it was right here. So it was probably May. Because right off the gate, I was up and I was beating my chest. And then I was down. And it was like, oh, down like 30%. That's okay. And then we were up. And then we were down. And it's been a long ride, bro. Long ride. We rode this out. Let's see, a year later. We're still kind of just hanging around. Actually, it's May of 23 is maybe when I bought it. Yeah, I think it was. It wasn't 22. It was 23. My apologies. Because we bought it here at like 67 in June of 23. That's right. And we were up big and I was beating my chest. I mean, we were up almost a 2x. And I was like, oh yeah, I know how to pick them. And then all the way back down. And then boom, baby. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. We were eating 372. Oh, my head couldn't fit through doorways. This is when Bitcoin was ripping. Trump was getting elected. He was pro crypto. You couldn't tell me that this thing wasn't going to $1,000. And then we rode that bitch all the way back down to 140. I mean, I'm still up, but I'm down a lot from how much I used to be up. This is like, can't fit my head through doorways. This is, ugh. And then, so that was 3 months of hell. But you just had to play it out. And then 2 months of just glory. I mean, really 1 week of like, let's effing go. 371. That's a 52-week high. That is synthetic blue skies. And we are above what I think are truly blue skies. So we'll see. This is another like double top right here that goes all the way back to when it launched. I'm not going to really count this because this was just a hype IPO. It ran up and then it ran back down the same day. So this is kind of like a aborigine. What do you call that? Where it's what do you call that? Someone knows what I'm trying to say. Obviously, it's not aborigine. Wow, only 3 people in the house today. Is that a rocket lab? An abomination? No. Anyway, you can unfasten your seat. That's your captain speaking. You can unfasten your seat belts. Actually, we're at a cruising. I think it's aborigine. No. Yeah, this your cat. You can unfasten your seatbelts. We're cruising at an altitude of 366,000 feet. We've reached low Earth orbit. You are now officially an astronaut, and we are in blue skies, baby. Blue skies and an amazing company. They have revenue, crazy revenue coming from stable coins, Circle. Do I think this is a good investment right here? I mean, generally speaking, I have a hard time saying you should invest in something that's up 56% in a week. But I do think this is going to continue. I do think 500 is on the table, at least this 480 mark and beyond, especially if Bitcoin continues to cook. They make a ton of money, and this was a major part of my thesis. And I haven't talked about it in probably over 12 months, but they do the custody for the majority of the ETFs, especially the big ones. Guess what? They get paid handsomely to do that. And their next earnings could be crazy. Their previous earnings haven't been all that great. See what we got here. Surprise to the downside. Surprise to the downside. The revenue reported 2.3 billion, estimate 2.7. So they have they can run up into earnings and there'd be like, you know what I'm saying? The stock can run up because they expect the earnings to be really well and the earnings can be well and it could sell off because it already ran up. I mean, it's already running up, right? What are earnings? 8.7. So we got about four weeks. I would imagine crypto will continue to do well. Coinbase will continue. I don't know. Like, is there going to be a pullback? It's not out of the question, bro. But I don't. This could be the new normal for it. It could continue to bleed up. It is pretty high above the 20. We did get a golden cross. We got a legit golden cross a day ago. That's bullish. It probably would be looking to do one of these moves. Maybe go up to about 480 and then do a bull flag and then on and upwards to 680. That's my technical analysis. Aberration? No, what is it when it's an event that you don't see very often? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I'm really frustrated that I can't think of the word. And I know if Jason were here, he would know. I don't know where his ass has been. Did I piss him off like Choppa? Remember Choppa? Mm-hmm. The IF is beginning to be bigger and bigger. Clock is ticking. What is the IF? $114/81. I'll take it. Need Rogan and Liver King with Tom as the commentator. Anyone else following the Liver King drama? It's a train wreck, but I couldn't look away. What is he doing up at 12:17 a.m.? And he's got DFK. Is he playing DFK? What a weirdo. I'm kind of. I mean, I know the story. You think it's fake? He threatened Rogan and got arrested. That's about all I know. Rogan would kill him. Why would that be fake? And he's trying to be relevant again? He's willing to get arrested just to get in the spotlight? What's Circle doing? Oh, Circle making a little bouncy bounce. I wouldn't trade this with your money, but it's up $25. SEP, I wouldn't trade with your money. It continues to go down. This Anthony Pompliano hanging around at SPAC price. I wouldn't trade this with your money. Metaplanet. Chicken Genius keeps talking about this. I wouldn't trade it with your money. I don't know what the D means. Data is delayed. CoreWeave pulling back. Costco pulling back. SPX up 20. NASDAQ up that. Bonds up 2 ticks. Pushing 115 though. That's respectable rate. Getting into respectable rate cut territory. I will tell you, I won't even look at the Fed watch tool, and I'll tell you whether the next Fed gonna get a rate cut or not. We get up above like 117, 118, I can guarantee a rate cut. Rate cut for sure. If bonds start tanking into the next meeting, it would be uncharacteristic of there to be a rate cut. Let's look at the SPX M2. We're getting up to this line. And a potential blow off top. Hit this in July maybe? And then pull back. There is a theory that the market will pump into mid-July and then it gets boring until like October and can pull back. We're comparing this to what happened in the dot-com bubble. This is the only chart that I really, really, really like. Because this is how much money is in the world versus what the SPX is doing. You look at this chart and you're like, how is this a thing? Like, well, how could it be up here? Like, this is great. No, there's 5 times the amount of money in the world than when we go back here. You know what I'm saying? If we look at this all the way back, the money supply is 5x, if not more. The amount of money in the system is 5x. You print money, people get more money, prices go up, and they buy more stocks. The big money, the big institutions continue to swindle the simps and invest, while the simps continue to put stuff on credit cards, get in debt. Robinhood at 84. It's in blue skies. Since it hit blue skies. Oh, wait, blue sky. Yeah, see, this is an IPO day. It's like the 3rd day in. I 80, 37. What? 85. So it's technically not in blue skies, but it is. I'm going to say it's in blue skies to the tune of 25%. So this one's probably could continue to bleed up to maybe $100 just because it's a nice round number that people like. He threatened and showed a gun. What, on YouTube? Did he do a YouTube video where he said, I've got a gun and I'm going to go I'm going to Austin to shoot? No one make more money than Team Shardy subscribers. Coinbase cooling off a little. All right, let's look at crypto. Let's look at boring. Damn, 45 minutes in before I got to crypto, bro. The microphone check. A microphone check. Bitcoin 107. It did hit 108 overnight. Total at 3.24. Alts are down a bit, so Bitcoin dominance has to be up. Not much, but it's up. Not really expecting much to happen in the markets today and tomorrow, I guess. I mean, what positive catalysts are out there? Not much. What negative catalysts are out there? There's still a lot looming. You got tariffs. We need tariff deals. Bad tariff news could hit. I would say risk is to the downside. Let's see what the markets show. How are you going to do that, Tom? Oh, I'm going to look at call puts skew, bitch. All right, 22 days out. The cubes. $17 expected move. $17 makes the ladies holler. Ugh. Poo Jason in the house. Where have you been, brother? We missed you. We'll get to the poo report. I'm sure it's pretty bad today. There's what else? What could be said, bro? All right, so we are at 543. We'll go to 533, and we're looking at $4.70. We'll go to 553, and we're looking at $5. The markets are still skewed to the upside, just a hair. It's almost even. It's almost even, Steven. So my analysis there was wrong. It happens. I mean, I think my analysis is correct, and the market is wrong. Didn't I make a... There we go. Oh, that was not cool, bro. It made a... Did you hear that? I don't want to hear you make a shrill noise like that. What the... Pro charts, this probably costs money. Oh, look at this. Is this a... People be showing like liquidation maps on here. I want to see that. Liquidation. Oh, here we go. I want to see Bitcoin. I don't know how they get those cool charts. Bitcoin shows different longs. Okay, so today there's more longs than shorts. Liquidation price distribution. I just want to see Bitcoin, bro. 100. Finally, some real alpha. You can't win them all. What do you mean I can't win them all? I can win them all, bro. How you feeling about Coinbase? Should I sell Coinbase for some Tesla or just let that Coinbase ride? I mean, I already know the answer. I'm letting that Coinbase ride. Liquidations that show people getting liquidated. I just want to see Bitcoin, bro. The only thing I care about. I mean, that's not true, but liquidation heat map, exchange. I guess green means I'm not sure. Keep the coin. Yeah, that's what I'm doing for sure. There's room. I think coins 500 to 800. That will be a point I sell. I mean, I bet I can get some good premium. But like I could sell a 690, bro, and get paid. I could sell a 570 and get $400, but psh, that's almost worth it right there. $370, $200 up, 200 times 100. What is that? 20,000. Yeah. So if it were to go to 670, that would be a missed opportunity in 950 in profit. I had a plan and I deviated it from it some. I sold some of the shares and I'd probably officially now be better off if I didn't sell that and get Rocket Lab. It's close. Uh, 371. 40 times. No, it's about even Steven right now. We can get some hood. Ethereum is actually down by $40. What the shit, dude? Fund flow. Bitcoin 3, 4, 1 day, 295 million in ETH. 1.13 billion in over the last day. But red over the last several hours. That's pretty cool. ADA 19.6 billion over the last 30 days. It's lost 639 million. Over the last 7 days, 132 million. I mean, all altcoins are going to look like this for the most part. XMR continuing to do well. Where's Meister been? We pissed Meister off. We pissed Jason off. We pissed Choppa off. Bitcoin dominance pushing 66. It's moving up as Bitcoin's heating back up. 107.6. ADA down a hair. Ethereum is actually green over here, but red over here. Make that make sense. Oh, it actually went all the way up to the 20. It did hit 2,500 today. Cooling off a little bit. We need that to heat back up a little bit of Ondo. Who knows when that'll be though? Alpha, when alt season comes, every dollar invested in stocks going to be a missed opportunity. Maybe, but the stock market has been what's been crushing it lately. Those sound like the words of cope. You're coping because you're in alts and getting destroyed where you could have been. I mean, I could say being in alts is you missed the opportunity in the stock market. And that's most definitely the case. I'm just as guilty, bro. Now, if there's an alt season, I think it is gonna. Dr. Payne in the house. Long time no see. Thank you for the like. 6 likes, not bad. Who knows when that'll be? Yeah, one guy posted it's going to be shallower and much more limited, which I agree with. Like, are we going to have an alt season? Is Cardano going to be able to get back to all-time highs? I don't know, bro. Same with Solana. Like, it already got there. Is there going to be an alt season? I don't know. I really don't. Is Rock Johnson handing out? No. Rock Johnson only comes around when he's taking Cialis. I haven't been taking it this week. Maybe I should take some today. There are some people saying that it's going to be crazy, and that's possible. It is possible for a switch to get flipped and alts to just explode. I hope so, dude. I'm saying I don't know. I have doubts. I have worries. And I can really use it. There's a scenario where the top is already in and it just goes down and never recovers. So I would hate that scenario. I would have loved to have sold everything when ADA was $1.30. It would have sucked, but I would have been up. Then the problem is I'd be sitting here thinking, should I buy back? Should I buy back? And I don't want to play that game. I just want it to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want there to be a crazy alt season. This broke below their little triangle everyone was liking. But I mean, this thing is only taking it to like $2. I'm coping, bro. $2.70 Cardano. I'm out. Maybe December 2024. I do think there will be a run this Christmas. I do think, like, hopefully we can get Bitcoin to cook. We need Bitcoin to cook. We need it to really cook, bro. I'm still 99% Bitcoin. I don't know that I would. If Bitcoin dominance breaks out to like 70%, I would seriously consider selling some and getting some alts. What alts you should get? I don't freaking know. Like the top 10s are safe-ish if there's an alt season. And they should go up. There should be a Bitcoin dominance pullback. There should be a cash flow into alts. Some Ethereum. I don't know about XRP. I wouldn't. Binance isn't really. Solana is probably good buy. Tron I wouldn't touch. Dogecoin. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Hyperliquid's hard to get, but it's sweet. I don't know, bro. Chainlink is a blue chip, but it's beaten down. Avalanche has got a community. I would stick hard with the communities. And that's Solana, XRP, and Cardano. And somewhat Ethereum, I guess. Ethereum's got a lot of institutions behind it. You see Coinbase is now offering Coinbase wrapped ADA and XRP backed one by one on Base. All about that Base. If it wasn't for women, this is how most guys would be. I did tell you a few days ago it was about to get real easy to make money. Here we are. Went up to 200 milligrams of NAD plus. Pretty sure. Oh, I don't know if I take this. I think I do. Through reserve a call. I think ETH will definitely run. I think so too. I really do. Guys, my stress levels, bro, are insane. I can't get them under control. Can someone send me some Xanax? It's like a week supply. Need to reset. Your premium prescription. Yeah. Can't wait to see how this plays out. $109 over 76? What the hell, dude? Could this thing show some consistency? Block breathing? That where you breathe for like 3 seconds and then 4 seconds? Ooh, I almost just like took some Cialis. Do that for a couple minutes. I mean, that was a good reading. But it was higher earlier. All right, let's get to the poo-poo report. 119 over 77. I mean, let's check the other machine. They need to yeah, the Genius Act is happening for sure. I don't know when the House votes on it. And the president's not going to veto it. I really appreciate you, Jason, by the way. The delay seems pretty long today. Don't see your screen updating very quickly. I don't know what that means. $146 over 77. I mean, come on, bro. These blood pressure machines. Oh. There's probably like a 30-second delay. I'm not sure what my settings are. I thought I always did like real time, but Like, wow, 7 people over on Rumble. Anyone over there? No likes on Rumble. Rumble's a low testosterone situation. They don't like to talk. They don't like to hit like buttons. 114 over 79. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 page. This is too much, bro. Oh, but he's doing the big text. He's doing the big font. Like, what the hell? Reminder course marathon, blah, blah. I mean, so that was a waste of a page. 2 of 10. This is spread is declining. Circle if it breaks 210. Watch for momentum. And 249. However, chips are showing more momentum. SMCI, NVIDIA, and AMD. Thoughts? Do we get a large pullback this summer? After July? I said something similar, like after mid-July. It's not uncommon for it to cool off. Yeah, the mid-July pullback. Old news. I've already covered that. I said, you want to show up late. Ram a car in the house. I hit the like, bro, because I want you. Thank you, Ram a car. Love you, bro. Yeah, mid-July to October. Well, I don't know where that's coming from, but that shit's annoying. Gotta be this Ankh coin. Bitcoin trying to move to 108. I want your buffet. Everybody wants me to shoot a fireball, but that's not right. Not in real life. Ho Chi Minh. Shoot a load on your chin. July. Mid-July. July 11th. The cubes. 15% pullback. July. And this didn't last. I mean, it did last till October. Mid-July 23. July 17th. 11% pullback, but then it was already positive. Oh, yeah, this didn't really get back until like November, bro. If everyone expects this, though, that means it might not play out. This mostly in July in 21, it went down a little, but then it was already back up and it was up. It was in September, it was higher and then it pulled back. So past results don't mean future, whatever they say. Selling may go away, right? Well, here we go. July of 19 did pull back. 9%. And it didn't get back until like October, November, and then boom. Sell in July and go away might be on the board. For crypto, I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's going to play as much of a role in crypto. But as long as we get really juicy highs at the end of the year. So for me, I don't know what I'm going to do. Am I going to sell some Coinbase, or maybe I just start aggressively selling covered calls? Maybe I take stuff off the board. Maybe I put some dry powder out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate it. Like say Coinbase is $500 in 2 weeks. Maybe I sell half my Coinbase. And I'm not like, am I hoping for a dip? I mean, that's the thing. I don't like hoping for a dip. You've been buying every 2 weeks? I know, Dr. Payne. You know how I know that? Because you remind me of it every single time you're in the chat. You remind me that you buy every payday. You remind me, you haven't yet. Let's talk about self-custody Roth IRAs. Like yesterday, a bit less enthusiastic about QQQ already being up 41 BP. Tesla still likely trends at 318. Tesla's not trending anywhere. Solar seems to be up, but be careful. Enphase starts with very low volume, makes it unstable. I heard Enphase was doing good today. Yeah, I don't know why. Solar stocks jump as Senate hints at rooftop tax relief. I don't know what that means. You're welcome. No, you're welcome, bitch. Rooftop tax relief. The roof generally refers to the residential clean energy, a federal that helps some offset installing solar. There are ongoing discussions and proposals to adjust or eliminate this. Solar shares after Senator Kevin Cramer said Senate Republicans are considering restoring a rooftop solar tax credit. Nice. Pointing to more generous terms than those in the House version. Nice. Nice. Solar's in play. I mean, that's good for Tesla, too. Yesterday, we reacted to Meet Kevin. Are we reacting to Savvy's video today? Nothing's changed. He's still calling for a $3,000 Bitcoin. He was calling for a $3,000 Bitcoin when it was $67,000. Nothing's changed. Crypto Savvy's an idiot. The amount of hot chicks liking my videos lately. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hotties, bro. I mean, she's been around since 2016, so she's legit. And posts. Oh, she's been around since March 2011. I'm getting some legit hotties, bro. December 22, another legit hottie. Oh, I didn't know I roped them in like that. See, June of 2025. This is obviously a scam account. I've seen this Asian chick on like so many. Oh, no, she has had different accounts or something because we've definitely seen her before. This is June of 24. But joined in June of 25. Like, make that make sense. June of 23. Like, does she keep? That makes no sense to me. Another hottie, been around since 2014. Or someone just buying accounts or something? I thought these were all scam accounts, but I'm gonna start following these girls back and getting some phone numbers. Every one of these hotties like my bonds comment. December 22. December of 2010. Hey, baby. You seen that old guy called Trump Daddy? What are you talking about? He wants my. They can all have it, bro. They can all have my buffet. You want to taste my General Sal? NATO. NATO guy called Trump Daddy? No, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so far this is a terrible alpha report. R&D earnings, only real risk is memory, is a highly cyclical industry. Quite sexy numbers for a soft. What are you talking about? Peg ratio? Of course, he's talking about getting pegged. He's talking about some company, but this is hard to follow. R&D MU. He's talking about Micron. Okay. 118 million of cash and 450 million losing. So already, so I don't think he likes this. Is this the Ozempic effect? Yeah, I don't know. He kind of just rambles. It doesn't make some sense here. That's a one poop report. Not very good. Speaking of poop, we got a boom brewing. All right, Coinbase at a double top. Where is that coming from, bro? It's got to be this website. I don't like it. There's got to be a way to turn off. Memory type. Yeah. Oh, why is that shit in Chinese? I'm out. Like a pint of the Guinness Stout. Ramble time. That was a terrible alpha report. Let's see. It seems they may have a bad server. A bad power. They may have gotten bad power overnight that damaged the internal blade component. Tuesday, server went offline. Right, unplugging. One light is flashing. It is a pattern of 3 times. Tried research online and couldn't find a definitive answer. Great. See you later. Have a good one, Dr. Payne. Oh, nature's calling and it's work's calling. It's 8 a.m., bros. I guess there's no real ramble time. I mean, we've been kind of rambling. All right, we got Coinbase at 370. We got Hood at 83. Let's check in on Rocket Lab. 35.85, cooling off a little, but that's okay. That's all right. Portfolio up nicely. Even the small account. I should have rotated from Hood to Rocket Lab. Nah, because then I'm paying short-term capital gains. It's fine. I still think Hood's a really good stock. I think there's good upside there. Give a price target on Hood. $100, obviously, because of the number. I did not want to do that. $90 and then 130. I think 130 is feasible in a bull run, which for the stock market's like eating right now, bros. The cube's up 3, the SPY up 3, the SPX up 36, the NASDAQ up 115. We're getting ready to go to blue skies in the stock market. Like, it's so close, it's not even funny. I think, wasn't the NASDAQ already in blue skies? Yeah, I mean, the NASDAQ's in blue skies, bro. And as mentioned yesterday, it didn't come down, or it did pull back and looking like it did bounce off, which would be a triple top. So it was a double top. Now it's blasted through it, and I think we're off to the races. Again, there are things that could happen. I want your buffet. Hopefully Bitcoin's cranking 107.5. Nah, it's more like chilling. ETH trying to crank back up. Kind of struggled at this level right here on the volume at 2450. We need this to blast above. Get some, I mean, the golden cross is still looking like it's going to happen. Golden cross on tap for tomorrow, bro. It's actually showing up 1%. All right, everyone. Boom, boom, boom. I really miss it that Kirk can't be around. Retro. Oh, Retro. I miss you, my friend. Farnswoggle P, Horsetooth, Choppa. Seven likes, not bad. One thing I did find interesting, and I kind of dipped back into the well. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Like 40 views. Oh, this one actually had 137 views. I'm done. But putting Robinhood, Coinbase, and Rocket Lab sending spiked the viewership. This one's only had 12 so far. 8 likes, 80%. Probably the one dude that's going to smack the glasses off my head and his wife or his boyfriend hit the dislike button. 0 likes over on Rumble. No chats. Is it just bots over there? What's going on? Well, I know Ramacar is real. All right, guys and gals. It is Thursday. You have a fantastic day. Catch you tomorrow. Hopefully Bitcoin's above 110. Oh, Farnswoggle! How you doing, brother? Love it. Say hi when you're